Hello, good afternoon, good evening. I hope any of you who are following me are well. There we go. Hello, good afternoon, good evening. And hopefully Supertram will turn up tonight. I've not seen him for a couple of weeks. I'm beginning to wonder where the hell he is. However, you'll see that we are in a DAF 106 today. So, unpause the game. And we're currently parked up in Newport in Hey, Supertram, where the hell have you been? I've been wondering about you, buddy. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Like, it's been, what, 3 weeks now since you last? Yeah, I'm doing great. That's better. I have sound going. Yeah, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I hope you are too. My two cats are doing fantastic. I was up the Liverpool area last night because I'm also a member of the Wirral, the Merseyside Model Boat Club in Birkenhead. I was fitting overhead stanchions. Okay, that's a good sign then. I was beginning to get a little bit worried about you. There's normally you turn up pretty much every week, like. Well, I was off work yesterday because there's a few things I needed to do. Was had to get a medical for my driver's license renewal, so I've got to send that off. So right now we're in Wales. Oh, brand new Volvo car. Oh, nice. The one buzzing around our end, when you want to accelerate, the driver puts his feet to the floor and pedal and runs. He's that old, he make like Fred Flintstone buses. I've got a Class 221 coming as well. Right. Let's go to manual mode. Let's hustle this truck to Cardiff. Speaking of buses, I think they're a Neoplan of some description. But they are ugly. And this looks like a council estate. Yeah, I even had a look at your bloody YouTube channel. Have you released any content? But, nope. Because, well, I was going to send a search party out for you. See if you're alright. So anyway, how's college been, Supertramp? Well, I was going to say potentially crap, but I'm hoping that's the wrong answer. Well, as for the Merseyside Model Railway Society, one of the previous members had put up one piece of NCAT 5 catenary by Dapple. So I got a few packs and just goes up there the other week with a drill. It goes up last night with a drill and just fits it. Didn't tell anybody, just fits it. It got noticed by the committee, like, oh, yeah, Mark's put some infrastructure up on the N-gauge layout. Oh, hang on. Long message notes. Oh, nice. 3rd anniversary of Valentine's Day as well. Aww. Way. A Tesla, a swastika. Yeah, people hate me saying, oh, you should call Tesla swastikas. After Elon doing that gesture, is it hardly surprising? Oh, that's why I'm bloody twitching like mad. I mean, bloody Axel. Oh, I'll have a look at something. My truck is a 6x2 tag axle. Why have I got a rear differential? So I'm hoping today, in today's stream, to get down towards Greece. Now, I don't know if you guys have actually been following the goings on, because unfortunately Agent Orange has been blasting so much crap on the news. The news has been focusing on him and seemingly him alone. You know, there is other stuff going on in the news, I mean, particularly as well. Santorini. Has been getting quite interesting. Now, hopefully my trailer should be waiting for me. Yeah, there it is. And there's my trailer. So we roll up here. I think that's got it. Yep, that's got it. So I'm brakes are on. So we now are going to make our way around the corner and get loaded. Ready for our trip to Santorini. Well, ready for our trip to Greece. But it won't be like one trip. I think we've got to go to Dover first and catch another load. Then catch another load. Right, cargo market. I think the first one will be Dover. Yeah, the first job is Dover. Otherwise, it's going down towards Bordeaux in France. Oh, yeah, I say it's been a while. So we're going to take some chocolate to Dover. You know, what has been happening in the Aegean right now is there's been an earthquake swarm in and around Santorini. Oh, you having your room done up? Nah. Okay. Dunfermline, 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 Dunfermline. I'm trying to think whereabouts in Scotland. It's near Edinburgh then. Well, I might be wrong. Let's see where Dunfermline actually is. Where actually is Dunfermline? The name rings a bell. Okay, maps. Oh, yeah. Yes! Yeah. I'm looking at it on Google Maps. Because I've been to Kirkcaldy myself. Been there a couple of times. Where's the other place you've gone to? And Glenrothes. That's also in Fife as well. Ah, it's just north of Kirkcaldy. Then you got St Andrews. Oh, 2 hours from Leven to there. Let's have it where you are. Let's have it where you are. Leaving. Yeah, I can believe it because you've got all various yeah. Take the bus here, take the bus there, go to here, go to there. You'd be quicker cycling. I mean, when I went to Thurso in 2018, 2019 I went to Aberdeen, but 2018 I went to Thurso. Yeah, that's always good. Free is good. Yeah, if you got a bus pass, fucking use it. I know I would. Yeah, the next thing I got to do at the Liverpool layout is do a bit of track work alteration. There's quite a few. D&G have got some old round here. Have got some old buses. Yeah. CM4. She's pulling hard, this one is. High curbs and low-hanging buses are never a good thing. I remember doing a run, doing tyres around. Where was I? I think it was Halifax area. And come down this bloody roundabout, and there's this bus. He'd gone round the roundabout and beached it. Well, it's nice that you're getting out and about. And there's also been some changes made as well to my layout. Ah, what a tit. What a knob. Yeah, that doesn't help. That's why on my truck I tend to use the put stuff on the dashboard. I just quickly pause. I normally put stuff down here, so it leans on the back of this console. So we are now heading on the M4, as you're probably aware. This will take us down towards the M25. Well, then we'll go around the M25 and pick up the M20. But yeah, going back to Santorini. There's been a massive earthquake swarm, and it's not just affecting Santorini itself, but other islands in the locality are also getting rattled. Now, if I go to a map. Now, Santorini is one of these islands around here. Hello, Walter, how are you doing? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. And if you remember at school the legend of Atlantis, where a civilization in the Mediterranean was wiped out by a tsunami. No, I wasn't. I'm actually a little bit behind on her streams. I didn't even get any notification she was streaming, and I was at a model railway club yesterday, so can't be in two places at once. Okay, Super Trump, you take care, be safe, be well. I've got fuel. Well, this is my usual weekend stream with Euro Truck Sim or American Truck Sim. Hey, somebody lurking there, you fucking twat. Huh? Well, I used to RC boats, so I don't just do model railways. I will have a look on Discord. Device. Yeah, she's. Apparently her Discord's changed a bit. Okay, live. Well, apparently she's also doing Gran Turismo as well, by the looks of it. That'll be fun. I'm wondering if she's getting hassle. She'll probably get a coffee from a lot of people if she's doing stuff like that. Because her Discord has no text channels or anything, it's just empty, bland. Just blank. Yeah, something's going on. Yeah, she's built an RC Porsche as well. Oh dear. That's not good. I mean, some of my RC content is all was all model boats to start off with. I mean, it'd be like me banning everybody from who mentions model boats. It's like, no, it just ain't gonna happen. Well, the thing is though, I do Euro truck and the like, so I could fall under that. I can't even find. Yep. Let's see if I can find her on there. I'll keep my eye on that Discord anyway, just in case it does come back to life. But we'll see what happens. That's all you can do. Oh, not a yellow Tesla. Yeah, so I say, Walter, I don't know if you came in when I announced what I was going to be doing today, but my plan is to try and get down to Greece. You know, by end of the stream. That's my plan. So first stop is going to be Dover, then somewhere in Europe, and then on hopefully on to Greece. If I can do it in 3 hops, I'll be happy. Because what I've got is a new DLC. But what has been happening over in there? There's been a lot of earthquakes in the either a submarine volcano near Santorini, or maybe Santorini itself is primed for a big eruption. And if it goes off, Have you ever seen pics of Santorini? It's the remains of a volcanic island that a couple of thousand years ago just exploded. Wiping out a number of civilizations on, in and around the Aegean. I wouldn't be surprised if it's, that's how the legend of Atlantis came to be. What's this? Oh, Renault. Put the headlights on, it's getting a bit dark now. Well, if you like, your model railway stuff, there's Dean Park, Everard Junction, although he's currently doing some house renovations, I think, and the Monday Club with Jenny Kirk, and you've also got the Andrew Dodge, the Marklin Outsider, and a Merry USA live stream as well. But yeah, it's a strange thing for Angela Crew to do. Very strange thing. It's not like her. Dartford Crossing, I know where we're going now. Fuck, that's been bright. Whee. Keep your eyes on the road. Oh, that's nice. But we'll get down to Dover, then There'll be a short break whilst I sort out my next load and get myself a drink sorted out. On Facebook, Angel Crew. Search. Right, so down here is the Dartford crossing. It's 75 kilometres away from where we've got to be, so about 50 miles. Oh, it's done Dartford, that's the Channel Tunnel. Ah, right, okay. Different way than we expected. Dartford's obviously behind us, but I don't remember. Did I come across Dartford? Oh, no, I didn't come across Dartford. I came around the other side. Okay. Joys of left-hand driving in the UK. Twice I've nearly endangered somebody. Whoops. So we'll get here. We'll offload this. And then find another job. Now, I've never actually been to Dover, so I don't actually know if this tunnel is actually here. But this is SCS we're talking about, it probably isn't. You put a tunnel on the M1 and you're like, where is it? Because I've travelled all the way up the M1 from where it begins in London to where it ends in Leeds, and The only thing that vaguely resembles a tunnel is the bottom deck of the Tinsley Viaduct. I don't even think there's a tunnel on the M6 either. There's one depot, which I can't afford to buy right now, because I've only got 44,000 euros. That ain't a lot. There we are. Go into here. We'll park this up, then we'll go and grab a drink. Right, this is the first part of the leg done. Right, that's number one done. 520 kilometres. Okay, current job offers. Item going down. Chelmsford, Le Mans, Limerick, Aberystwyth. Nothing going down to that way. We'll see how she goes in France, Nantes, La Rochelle, Limerick, and Viborg. No, nothing. So we can safely say we can ignore that. Right, cargo market. In Dover, Calais, Carquois, Chelmsford, Birmingham, Rotterdam, Grimsby, Cologne, Brest, Aberystwyth, Welsh, Viborg, Cagliari. So that takes us down to Cagliari. That gets us part way down there. It's on an island, but it's a bit closer to Greece than what's it, so it takes us down to there. And that is going from Wilnet, next door. Hope Valley. Oh, look at Charlotte. It's the Hope Valley I was thinking of. Mountain the Peak District. Right, okay, so we'll go load up here. That'll take us down towards Cagliari in Italy. The island of Sardinia. Back in here. Quite a few people do not like these trailers with steered axles because you don't steer out. I like them. Right, we'll load up and I'll be back in 5 minutes with a cup of tea, and then we'll be heading off down to Cagliari. Everybody grab yourselves a drink of your favourite beverage. For me, it's going to be a cup of tea because I've got no bloody coffee. Right, microphone's headset back on. I've got my drink. Day long. Right, our route now will be taking us to Calais on the ferry. Then we'll be heading down towards Paris, Lyon, down towards Marseille. And we'll be on the boat to Sassari and there. I mean, I could, if I wanted to, go all the way down to Naples and catch the boat to Cagliari that way. But now we'll be going down through Sassari, down the coast of the island, and then to Cagliari that way. We'll then probably try and end up getting a job over towards Naples, or maybe Albania. And from Albania, from Albania we can go down that way overland towards Patras. Or if we get to Bari, we may be able to get a direct run straight into Patras. So let's see where Santorini. Right. Okay. Well, so while we're thinking about it, Santorini. Where's Santorini? Ah, just north of Rhodes. Okay. So Santorini is directly north of Helicon. It's up here. So it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just a random set of islands, but Santorini is around here. If it goes, it's right. Well, there's Santorini there. If it does actually erupt and we have a big tsunami, basically anywhere sort of this area here of Greece will be in quite a bit of danger. Potentially right the way up the Aegean. So Istanbul will could get quite quite an interesting situation. Particularly, although the biggest threat will be here. Izmir will be blasted. Cyprus will probably get it. Rhodes will get it. Crete will get it. Libya, Egypt as well. could get it, particularly Alexandria, West Bank, Gaza, Israel, Lebanon, parts of Syria could also get it. But it's strange how they haven't actually put Santorini on as a get-atable location. So we are here, and that's where we got to go. So without further ado, let's get rolling. So now, off to France. Land of lousy drivers, onions and toll roads. Now we've been pre-boarded with customs, so we can just go straight onto the boat. And here we are. Welcome to the ferry. Hour and a half to Calais. And we actually drive off a completely different boat to what we actually drove onto. When they changed the ferry at Calais, SES never changed they didn't change Dover. So the ferry you board in Calais is completely different to the one that you get off in Dover, and obviously vice versa. And there's no Brexit border either. There's no customs border. You just still roll onto the boat like you did before. You got Brexit crossings going the other way. But you got customs at Calais. But there are no customs in Dover. Strange that. I mean, you got the big migrant fence, but that's about it. Now, as well as Santorini showing signs of volcanic unrest, Iceland is also showing signs of unrest up in the Svartsengi area for Act 11 of their volcanic eruptions. Yeah, 11 eruptions since 2021. Well, 10 eruptions so far, this will be the 11th. And it all started at Fagradalsfjall in 2021. Set my cruise control to 80 and sit back and enjoy the drive. Now, I'm going to actually keep an eye on the Santorini story. I'm also going to do some reading up on Atlantis and the Minoan culture that disappeared back in ancient Greek times. I think the two, Santorini, may actually be responsible for that. And that may have also brought out, like I say, the legend of Atlantis. Be interesting what I find out. And then as I read it, I'm going to make notes. And hopefully that'll be a talking point. Now, for an island to be reduced to what it is now. I mean, Santorini is quite a big island. You know, it's the size of a small town. An island who's with the... I would probably say it's about the size of Manhattan. And for that island to be completely obliterated, that must be one hell of a bang. I mean, just offshore, you've got the submarine volcano Colombo, which may be where any potential eruption is going to be focused. Pardon me. But it was strong. The shaking has been strong enough and frequent enough for the Greek government last week to evacuate the entire island. And there have been earthquakes with quite severe structural damage done to some of the iconic Santorini buildings. That sounded lovely. Now we all know that Agent Orange, Donald Trump, likes to be in the news. He likes the world to be kind of focused on him. Which is why when this is going to be a slow news day, he'll fire something off, something outlandish to put the news on him. When Santorini goes off, or Colombo goes off, and it goes off as big as what the Greek government are frightened of it going off, potentially a VEI 6 or a 7, VEI being the Volcanic Explosivity Index. It will put the Ukraine war on the back burner. It will put the Gaza conflict on the back burner. It will put Agent Orange on the back burner. All the world's news outlets will be focused on Santorini. Even if Iceland has the 11th eruption just north of Grindavik, the entire world's news will be focused on Greece. Hello 156 Andrew, how are you doing? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Got some good news as well. I've got a Dapol Voyager coming to me. Not too bad. I'm in medical for me driver's license renewal on Friday. And tonight I'm trying to get down towards Greece in Euro Truck Sim. This is trip 2, it's taking us down towards Cagliari. I've also as well got 2 153s waiting to be collected in the next couple of months. Oh, I love that when you just go under the canopy and get the revs at the right point, it reverberates off the canopy. I love that. So our trip in France will be taking us down to... Yes, the Highland Stag bicycle livery. Hello Hot Rock, how you doing, bud? Not too bad. Had my medical on Friday. So I had the day off. So if you want to keep on top of developments in Santorini, keep an eye on the Geology Hub YouTube channel. Coughing your guts. That's not good. That is definitely not good when you start doing that. Your guts are meant to stay inside you. Having your guts come through your mouth is never a good thing. Yeah, definitely get well soon. So we're cruising nice at a steady 80 k's. All we need now is wait for Life on Two Wheels to come in. Now, one thing, Andrew, that I noticed on the Hornby version of the Oban Explorer, they actually use a standard 156 interior. Now, I'm going to hazard a guess here that the Gagemaster N-Gauge release will also use a standard seated interior. Yeah, a few days off work. Probably something you picked up on your rounds. Anyway, how did the job go with Life on Two Wheels? Did he get his trailer back? You mentioned something about a repossession or something. But the rental hadn't been paid. Oh, so we're on the Le Périphérique, so I think we're around the Paris area right now. Yeah, I also as well, Andrew, read that the 153 has in Scotland, thanks to ASLEF, has to run in conjunction with another unit, because because obviously it was never made out the box as a single card DMU. They took a 156 and turned it into a pair of 153s by adding a second cockpit at the small end. The second cockpit was small and cramped. So ASLEF said that they don't want their drivers driving it because the back cab is too cramped. Well, when I get one of mine, because I got two on order, what I might do with one of them is take the motor out of it, turn it into a dummy unit, and run it either with the two 153s back to back, or put it with the 156. So I have got a ScotRail 156. Eight of them? Get out. So look, with 8 153s coupled together, that will actually be quite a sprightly little bugger. I mean, that'll take off quickly. It'll probably sound awesome as well. Makes you wonder why they couldn't have used a pacer. And I've put one car with all the lavatories and stuff like that in, all the what they needed, and have the second car because we're for bikes. Oh God. Hang on, I'm trying to read that. 153 in the front and 156. I do the 153 in the front. Well, okay. I've travelled on the 153s, and I never found the seats that comfortable. Seats on the 108 were much nicer. Well, the West Highland. I mean, it's a beautiful place, and two, J.K. Rowling. Because I think that concrete bridge that's on the West Island line, I think that appears in Harry Potter somewhere. The Hogwarts Express goes over it, I think. Although, having never actually watched a single Harry Potter movie, I wouldn't actually know for sure. Yeah, that's the one. I think it's was it cast concrete or something? It's not brick, it's not stone, it's concrete. It's on the UNESCO heritage site, I think. Although I will check that, the Glenfinnan Viaduct, see if it is a UNESCO site. If it isn't, it should be. Okay, this is a motorway, this is an airport fire appliance that we're being overtaken by. Concrete Bob. Yeah, Robert McAlpine. Look at everything he did was made out of concrete. But here's something else as well. There's at the Canal Museum in Ellesmere Port, there was a boat made out of concrete. I kid you not, there was a barge made out of concrete. Why you bother make a boat out of concrete? I don't know. All because you can doesn't mean to say that you have to. So this Orcs here. Make sure we don't get bounced. It's a beautiful structure. I mean, built back in the day when it's called. Let me just pause the game. Let me just Google that. Class 37 37426. Images. Yeah, it used to be called. Yeah, the Forth Railway Bridge. That is stunning engineering. Yeah, I'm just going into where's it now? Actually, it's 416. Although, strangely enough, it was originally called Mount Fuji. And she was scrapped, apparently. Why did it carry the name 37416 carries the name Mount Fuji? I don't know. Any interesting jobs this week? It's a case of same shit, different day. Didn't carry anything interesting at all, just pallets of crap. I had pallet, 3.5 tons of tiles on board going to the HSE building, and but that was about it. What made them interesting is that the truck was on a slight slope and they nearly slid up the back. It took 3 of us to hold these fucking pallets and stop these pallets going off the edge. Well, that's about it, really. Yeah. You see him from time to time in the game, coming across. In Pro Mods, in the UK, they actually spawned a 66. But they've also as well spawned, I don't know if you still do, but they used to, that Danish one with the entire front end rubber, apart from where the doors are. Well, to give you an idea where we are in France right now, is we are just west of Dijon, heading down towards Marseille and the ferry. So probably once we get to Lyon, I think we'll stop and have another cup of coffee, or a cup of tea, or a cup of whatever takes your fancy. Because I know I will need fuel before I get to Cagliari. Well, we aren't doing too bad. Average fuel consumption 36.3. We got 1,000 miles of fuel, 1,000 kilometers of fuel remaining. No, I haven't. It is the sort of place I would love to go. And the last train I went on was to the NEC. couple of years ago. Bloody electric D0. I would love, however, if I got a passport and got a credit card, that's the only way I'll be able to afford it. I wouldn't mind going to Japan to ride the Joban line. Off here, so go down towards Lyon. I remember watching a program called The Train Now Departing. I think it was on BBC Two. Now, this was on when I used to live in Longton, in the 3-storey house on Latwood Road. So that's, and I think I was either in primary school or first 3 years of high school. That's going back a bit, and I recorded the entire series on VHS. I've still got the VHS video stored behind me in a set of drawers somewhere, and it featured the West Highland line. I mean, at this particular point when they filmed the series, they had not privatised British Rail. It was still state-owned. And I think the 156s and 150s were just coming in. Now we need to fill up with fuel, so while I'll stop here. Fuel up. Now I'll pull into that parking bay there and go downstairs and grab myself a cup of coffee. Or a cup of tea or a cup of whatever. I think I might just have enough to make one last brew. Right, I'm going to go downstairs, make myself a drink, and I'll be back in hopefully just under 5 minutes. Right, I'm back. It's like getting out of bloody Wellington Services, this is. Fast flowing traffic and back and no bloody run up. So, where are we now? Probably just north of Leon, I reckon, I think it was. Yeah, we're north of Macon, north of Leon. I think Leon's the next stop on this auto route. And then it's straight down towards Marseille. And then it's a ferry straight down to Sassari. Oh, Macon's the junction up here. But we won't. No, I heard nothing about the A33 crash. Trying to think where the A33 is now. A Land Rover hit a truck and then hit a tree. Was the driver drunk or something? I know last week car went through a bloody wall in Manchester and landed on the railway line. Apparently the driver was pissed. So we now go through Leon. An old Albanian 190 Mercedes there. freight train just gone buzzing down there. Okay. How long was it? Was it closed or what? Hang on. Could have been asleep, could have been a medical episode. Could have been on, like I say, on the phone. Yeah, an entire thing. I mean, was the truck stopped in a lay-by and broke down? Does the Land Rover have a mechanical defect like a tyre pop and you just sent him in at the wrong moment? Or was he drunk? An entire number of reasons why it could have happened. Neither of them are good. Pet. It'll come out in the news sooner or later as to what happened. Yeah. And sooner or later it'll come out. Because obviously if he was drunk or on the phone or what have you, it'll come out on the news. when the driver gets charged and sentenced. It could have been a lot worse. So, as I say, we're about halfway now, I reckon, between Lyon and Marseille. I saw a video on Facebook the other day as a school bus in America. Kids getting out. Vehicle just slammed straight into the back of it. Shunts it forward by about the length of the bus. And this was a 40-foot bus. I mean, a Selby crash. The guy there fell asleep. Went off the road and down the embankment. I think he was on the phone to the emergency services when the train hit the wreckage of the Land Rover. I think it wasn't that long after that before the other train came down the track and hit the wreckage. I think the guy for that got sent down. Yeah, I can see why they made it a distraction, but the thing is that the police, they haven't got the power or the capability to enforce the laws that they want. I mean, technically, you're not allowed to drink bloody, have a drink and tin of Coke or something like that, or eat a chocolate bar whilst you're driving. People do. Because we want Marseille. One thing I might do for this truck, do a stage truck livery. Although one of the occasions, I was driving not longer after I actually started driving 18 tonners and 26 tonners. I mean, I'm in one of the Workside Ecos. This is back in 2021. And I'm going down the M1. Now, Jesse Shirley, the pink and yellow trucks, who do a lot of concert bloody support. Driver overtakes me, and I looks across at the at the driver, as you do when you're being overtaken, sat on the passenger side on the seat, because it's a left-hand drive truck anyway. So I'm having to look obviously passenger. Was, I presume, the driver's wife. Naked. Stark, bollock, complete, naked. Tits out, cunts out, everything on show. Just calmly sitting in the passenger seat going down as the truck went down the road. The driver's just looking ahead, chatting to his wife. As his wife sits there in the passenger seat, not wearing a scrap of clothing. Well, okay. Oh, I would have loved to have had a CB and heard what people were saying about that. Oh, we're almost at Marseille now. When you sometimes pull up at lights, you do see some funny sights. I've yet to see somebody doing the act. But working as a wagon driver, it will probably happen. You look down the lights and somebody's doing something to the passenger. I've seen people reading as they're going down the road. Obviously you see a taxi and stuff, what have you. I've not seen that yet. Although being in the Midlands, he probably fell off long before they get up here. Although I was watching a video on Facebook as a guy, he's refueling in Calais. He's got diggers on his trailer. He's got English plates on his truck. I no go to England. I go to Holland. Is that these guys are gonna learn. And he tells them, I'm not going to England. So he gets in the truck and starts driving. And you see, it shows him on the camera, and he's waving at them to JCB like, yeah, you're going to Holland, you're going to Holland. You took him 500 miles completely the wrong way. Showed the video his boss, and apparently his boss was in absolute stitches. Imagine their faces when you saw Amsterdam on the signs and not Amersham. But where I work, I come down the yard, the access road to the yard, and apparently there was the driver had obviously opened up to put his truck on the bay, and there was an illegal in the back. Yeah, he was. The thing is though, doesn't matter because he was outbound. So refueling in Calais because his next stop obviously was going to be somewhere in Holland. So it didn't really matter. But yeah, don't refuel your truck in Calais, for fuck's sake. I don't think I'll get to Greece by 10:30. Should have started the stream earlier. I can see eventually it'll get to the point where people will stand on the cliffs of Dover and start taking pot shots at them. This ball's great from low revs. And there's one video of might have been it was certainly an Eastern European driver, and he got the bar that he used to tilt the cab, and he found one in his truck, so he pulls him out and just starts laying into him. Just smack him round the head with a bloody crowbar or a cab bar or whatever. A big fuck off bar. And the police just stood back. Nah, it's not worth it. You can seize your truck and all sorts. I mean, I've been to Holland, but I flew there, so never actually driven to Europe. Right, and now we go to Puerto Torres. Right, this is Corsica, that is Sardinia. Ajaccio. Ajaccio. Porto Torres, Porto Vecchio. I think it's just not worth it. It probably involves some criminal gang as well. Right, we've got now 250 kilometers to go. Yeah, you think nothing of seizing a truck. Crushing it. Okay, here's Sassari. Nope. I've never taken any vehicle to Europe. Not even a bicycle. So I've not had a passport since 2006, when it expired. I might reapply for my passport, but won't be yet. And then I think my first European holiday after that, I think will probably be Iceland. The only EU trucking I've done is in Euro Truck. I suppose it'd be a sort of an adventure, you know, driving down through France or Germany or Holland or something like that. Norway would be nice. Hot Rock. I was watching, I think it was Matt Ireland, when he was working for Trans Am Trucking. And he was doing some concert support work. And he was in Siberia, Russia. This is well before Ukraine kicked off. I mean, they hadn't even gone, at this point, they hadn't even gone into Crimea. And there are better truck service areas in the middle of fucking Siberia than you will find on the M6. The service areas we have over here are not fit for purpose. I mean, I was doing some 7.5 ton work. It was a warm summer, and I parked up at Chester Services. I had my break. I opened up the door to get out the trucks and walk across the what's it, and I closed my door again. I moved the truck because the smell of stale piss on hot tarmac. I was going, "Ugh." Because you just get up, you know, rather than walk the 100 feet to the service area built. They'll do it on the bloody wheel arch in the car park. In a hot summer, it fucking stinks. Now I can understand in a lay-by where there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, you've got no option other than to do it on the back wheel. But when you've only got to make a short walk, just shows what we like. Yeah, it is disgusting. In fact, it's beyond disgusting. Nope. And if you ever come off the M1 at junction 28, there's actually an absolute fuckload of rubbish in the bushes by at 28. Because you just pull up, open the window and toss it out. I mean, 2004, I went to see Anita out of 2 Unlimited at a concert. And I'm in Amsterdam. The concert was in Almere, which is a short train ride away. And I thought, I'll hire a bicycle and just explore Amsterdam. Take a camera, just go cycling around Amsterdam. And it ends up cycling down into basically an Amsterdam council estate. High-rise concrete apartments all over the place. The sort of place where in the UK would be scrolled up with graffiti. There wasn't a bit of it. Not a single drop of graffiti, not even a gang tag, yet alone a full-blown mural. Yeah, over here it's a scourge. I mean, there was a class, I think it was a Javelin on High Speed 1, derailed. Within 2 days of it derailing, it was covered in graffiti. You're just about getting it moved now. As long as it's been sat there, it's just absolutely caked in graffiti. And litter in Amsterdam? Where? It really was a clean place to be. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm disturbed because I got the window open because it was quite a warm day, warm night, so I've got the windows open in my hotel. And they're coming round in electric vehicles and emptying the fucking bins, all the street bins and stuff. Europe, Europeans, particularly the Dutch and the Germans, they have pride in where they live. Well, if I look outside my street, okay, there's no graffiti, that's good. But there's weeds growing out of the bloody ground, on the pavement, on the roads. Right. 19, we'll stick it there. Well, the other one is as well. You're going down the road and you chuck a Kit Kat wrapper or crisp wrapper out the bloody car window or whatever, and your truck's got the collision mitigation system, and it picks up the bloody litter going across the road and slams the fucking brakes on. I've had that happen. Naples, Lamia. Let's go to Greece. That'll do. Or we can go to Chios. We'll go to Lamia. Lamia gets us to Greece. Why do they want us to move bay when they can load us fucking there? I mean, every time I go to the petrol station, I'll get a bag. Some places they'll give me a bag for life. The amount of bag for life I've used as bloody trash bins is unreal. Right. So, from here we go to Napoli. Then it's to Bari. Then it's across into Greece. And that gives us our goal for the stream. Getting to Greece. Right, Naples, 14 hours to Naples or 14 hours to Palermo. Oh, 12 hours to Palermo. 14 hours to Naples. Yep, it is indeed time for a cup of tea. We'll have it on the boat. What's up, babes? What's up, coffee? Right, we are now in Naples. We have got in Naples the Phlegraean Fields, which I think is Fields of Fire, which are located up here. And we have Vesuvius, which is just over here somewhere. I think it's there. So we leave here and then we go off across the Autostrada, A16 and down A14, to the port of Bari. And then it's to there, and then basically we sailed down to there. Now we could go, if we so desired, to Patras and go that way, which will then take us up this rather lovely little road there. So let's get cracking. I think if the Phlegraean fields were to erupt, it would make life in Naples interesting. You really wouldn't want to be in this part of Italy. Not if that lot went up. That's the point. Have they actually updated the can I actually buy stuff? I'm not gonna buy one. Let's see. Have they upgraded the NG? That's Jasper's. The X was it to give us side skirts on? What this truck really does need? No, no side skirts on the 6x2 yet. Well, I think if the Phlegraean fields were to come to life, ready for an eruption, I think Naples would be rattled by a fucking shitload of earthquakes. Although if that were to wake up, it may actually set up disrupt Vesuvius. So you'd know something was amiss. that's Vesuvius up ahead of us. No, it's not Vesuvius. Where actually is Vesuvius? Ah, there it is. It's over there. Yep, teenagers are lazy. With no GCSEs, he wouldn't even be able to get a job picking fruit. I got 3 E's and 3 F's, and mine were bad enough trying to get a job then. I did not do very well at school. Mainly because I couldn't read my writing. I school like a fucking doctor. Possibly. That is a possibility. The reason why we brought on some of these laws is because they were taking it too far. Now, you want to tell your kid off, poof. You smack the kid around the bloody back of the head so much he gets a fractured skull, which is why some of these laws were brought in. Now, if you made it so that you had to get benefits, you had to get a degree, people would stay in the education system. You know, you can't get your dole unless you've got a degree. So if you drop out of school thinking you'll get benefits, nope. I mean, that is, okay, I admit that is extreme, but you know, it would certainly keep people in education. Oh, the Great Bear. I actually want to have a look at the star belt in this, just to see if the constellations are actually fully mapped. This is a proper view of a 360-degree star map. So I reckon we're going to be done hopefully before midnight. No, Hot Rock, you're not just a truck driver. To say that you are just a truck driver, that's an insult to the job. You have a lot of, when you're driving a commercial vehicle, you have a lot of responsibility. Because when you fuck up, when you're driving a truck, you've got 40 tons of mass. Things don't end well. You have to, when you're doing something, you have to understand physics to some degree. You have to know how to secure a load. You have to know how to get from point A to point B. Well, the way things are going on, kids coming out of school, going in and doing 2 years in the military may actually just happen. Oh, there we are, Barry. That might actually become a thing. Maybe not with this government, but maybe with the next one. Or the one after. But national service, I think, for young teenagers will happen. Hang on. Back it. It's a bit pedantic. And I think if it does become a thing, kids will be more responsible, more team players. Well, if I was joining the military, I think I would go for the Royal Navy. I'll certainly teach them more respect, so I'll grant you that. I mean, being in the military, it's not the cushy life, I'll grant you that. But there's too many people who've got too much unwarranted self-importance. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for him. Right turn on red. If you want to get somewhere in life, you have to bloody work at it. Yeah, exactly. But again, when you go onto these workplaces, the employer who's taking you on should also then have a responsibility that they're not using these work placements for cheap free labour. Because a lot of employers, they will do that. Because you'll see these bloody school kids as a milkable resource. Which if you do that, it's not fair. Hang on, I'm going the wrong fucking way here. Yeah, it's not fair on the kid who's trying to learn, but just being used as bloody slave labour. Because that'll turn them away from the job market. Yeah, we have to go upstairs. Which I like. Lazy because of cheap Eastern European labour. That's why. We were in the 1950s. Great Britain, yeah, we just come out of World War II. But we weren't, I mean, we were on our knees. But we weren't beaten. We weren't broken as a nation. You know, we developed things. We made things work. You know, world's first jet airliner, the Comet. Yeah. It came in with the Greek DLC. Now, I'd actually like it where you then have to go in and you have to $180, I think. Is it Missouri that's coming next? That'll be nice. And Iowa. I'd like the Dakotas to get done as well. Because we're almost halfway across the states. Yeah. It does. Well, when you leave the ferry, you have to thread your truck out between other vehicles. So we're actually in Patras. Just going out of Patras. And we're going sort of that way, around the bay. Then I'm gonna get down here. I think there's gonna be a rest area there. So I'll get down to here. I'll go take a leak. Then I'll take a rest to bring it to daylight, because it's a nice squiggly road. Imagine having to do that with a double. Oh, that would be fun. But 90% of Euro Truck players wouldn't be able to do it. Or if you reverse drive on, you have to reverse. You have to reverse off. That's what the driving academy is for. This is becoming more... I mean, yeah, it's always going to be a computer game with the object of delivering freight, but as it develops, it's becoming more and more simulatory with every bloody patch. Well, we've got the driving academy now, which we didn't have to start off with, which kind of combines the Scania driving Scania simulator. Oh, no tunnel echo. I tried a couple of exercises and failed. Trying to reverse park a bloody wagon. You know, I can do it in my truck, but I can't do it in this. I think bridges are going to be coming soon as well. They seem to be teasing it. Yeah. And then when somebody comes along who's got the wheel set up, maybe on keyboard, but knows what they're doing. Forward, in, back, back, in the bay. First try. You're a hacker, you are! You can't back a truck. How come you can back two trailers like that? You must be hacking the game. And they fire off a report to the bloody moderators. This person is hacking. There's absolutely no evidence of the hack. They just come along and just back a truck up because they know exactly what they're doing. So I'll find a place to park up because I need to quickly go downstairs and use the bog. Yeah! I mean, I don't drive R6, I drive Ridges. I'm a class 2 driver. Well, I know the theory of backing a truck up. Right. Quickly park up here for a moment. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. Oh yeah. Right, how have we got? 245 kilometres. Now, if I'd known this was here, I would have parked up here. I'm all up for fuel, so... Make it daylight. And then you have to renew your license every 5 years. Yeah. Thinking once you're over 40, you have to renew your license. Have a medical every 5 years. When you're over 60 or is it 65, it's every year. I think. So I've just had my renewal thing through, so I've had to have a medical. That one is cheap. Yep. You'll get a letter, you'll get something through from the DVLA when the time is ready to take this medical. Yep, I am indeed. So I just had my medical, what's it? Well, apparently a 2-ton car is not a death machine, but a 40-ton truck is. That's apparently that's our logic and thinking. Yeah, that is DVLA logic. Oh wow! Look at that. Let's see about that. I reckon. But DVLA has no logic. Well, the thing is, they've always had medicals, for as far as I can remember, for heavy goods vehicles. Oh, this is why this road's so bloody squiggly. following the coastline. I love roads like this. What's up? I think that road might be an Easter egg road. Yeah. I think it is. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, you get people with little cars pulling things out their cars are really not meant for. And you get these recovery people who've got little 3.5 ton Fiat Ducatos. And then they wonder why they get pulled when they pick up a Mini. Fucking Mini nowadays, it's nearly 2 tons. $116 to go. round, here we go. Yes, I did just scrape the side there. Nope. A lot of car drivers don't. Thing is, he's sat right behind you. How the fuck are you expected to see him? As far as I'm concerned, that's his problem. There's a campaign by, I think it's National Highways, or Highways England, about knowing HDV blind spots. And the amount of times I see four-wheeler drivers sitting in them. Yeah. Exactly. And then you got some guys who drive trucks, and they'll be coming down here, they'll be riding the brakes all the way down. I mean, I'm not using my retarder. You know, I've got it in 9th gear. Until now. And her speed was being held back. How far now? 16 kilometres. Someone's been bloody busy. I think that's all my money. Yeah, exactly. And they don't teach that in driving schools now. We're not too far away now from the end of the run and the end of the stream. Three kilometres. Yeah. It's quite a technical skill, driving. It's not a difficult skill, but it's a technical skill. And here we are. Weberers! That's what Browen is. It's Weberers. It is one of the most important things that you'll ever learn to do. Because if you can't put your truck on there, well, hopefully by backing it onto a bay. Still miles off. No one flying those bikes there. I mean, at this point, I'd stop and open the back doors. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's in the green box. That would be... Oh yeah. Right, there we go. We are done. That's it. We got to Greece in the stream. Yay! So when I go back onto this profile, probably next week, we'll be rattling around Greece, and hopefully Santorini will not have erupted. So for now, everybody, take care, be safe, be well, and have a wonderful time.